global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello and welcome to Global Happenings Today. We have a trending news for you, and the topic reads: Governor David Umahi destroys homes and farmlands of Ezzah North people. Nigerians react. But before we go straight into the news and further analysis, we do like you to please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button below. Beside it, you'll see a bell notification. Please do click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Okay, let's go straight into the news of the day. In the moment, you'll be seeing the pictures of some of the villagers actually trooping out of Ezzah North. These are villagers of Ezzah North in Ezzah North local government area of Ebonyi state, whose homes and farmlands were destroyed by Governor Davi Umahi for the airport project. No alternative accommodation or land was allocated to them. Rather, some of them were given between 17,000 to 45,000 naira. Not dollars, but naira. Okay, but Nigerians have started reacting. Some person said, Governor Umahi, this is a big shame. We are certain that you can do better. Okay, but we're going to look at the reactions of Nigerians. Some believe that it's not possible that governor of that magnitude, knowing fully well that he's doing something that the airport is something that is beneficial to the people one way or the other, but they don't believe that the Governor David Umahi will as much as dislocate these villagers without duly compensating them. So we're going to take some of the reactions of Nigerians concerning the same issues. The same issue. One said, whoever sent this post is an enemy of Ezzah Nation, in particular, and Ebonyans in general. Must you all politicize everything? Ezzah people have been complaining of not having any projects cited in Ezzah land. Engineer David Umahi, out of his good heart, decided to cite one of the best projects in Ezzah land, and someone is complaining. Are you serious? The allegations of paying people 17,000, all that is completely false. You just want to attract sympathy. The Dave Umahi I know is a good giver and can't try such. The pictures you're posting are not Ebonyans and all. But one person had replied to him, the very person who brought the pictures, and it made it viral, said that he was there and there's no such thing as it being a propaganda. He said, nonsense, you cannot make the people homeless in the name of giving them project, in costing project. Ebonyi government should have considered the cost of rehousing those the project will displace and the cost of their ancestral land. Another person said, Austin Joe, he's now referring to the guy, said, did he give the indigenous another land and did he compensate them? Yes or no? Another person said, our community leaders, Ezzah Kuna stakeholders, should be in a better position to address the issues and answer the questions. I cannot answer one question on social media while our leaders have the whole answers. It can't help us, which means what he's trying to say in effect is that it's possible that the leaders in Ezzah youth probably have been duly compensated in Ezzah land. Probably their leaders have been duly compensated, but the trickle-down effect is so poor on the populace, on the villagers. And so in a way, it may not be David Umahi's fault if he has actually compensated the leaders of Ezzah Nation, that's the Ezzah local government, and they have not had a trickle-down effect on the people. Then you do not have David Umahi to blame here. But so many reactions on this one. One person here says, I believe those things were adequately taken care of. However, if you have issues or that, please make the right consultation investigation without bias. But so many persons are beginning to react, and some are beginning to counter some of these allegations. One person said that it's not true. Another person said it's very true that indeed he displaced these guys. But some persons are saying that he duly paid for he paid the Ezzah leaders good amount of money. Now it's not the Ezzah leaders who have not had a trickle down effect on his people, while others are saying there was no payment. The only payment was between 17,000 and 45,000 thousand. Another person here says this is evil. So David Umahi is now a Fulani herdsman that sacks people from their village, move them to IDP camp. I know you are not a good governor. You better do something so that the little thing you are doing will not spoil your good work. Another person said, is Buhari the cause of this hardship in Igbo land now? Wicked leaders without conscience. The most annoying part of it all is that this project will not end before he completes. I said this project will now become an uncompleted project. Evil men in government. What he's trying to say is that David Umahi may not complete this project before his tenure ends. Another person says that they are hell bent on destroying their people to please the Hausa Fulani. God will save the Igbo people from their selfish leaders. This other person, I'll take one or two more and we'll go into full analysis on this. One person here says our problem in Nigeria is bad and corrupt leaders, not a political party. Most of these leaders are friends and allies, irrespective of their political party, and their policies doesn't favor the common man. I can't imagine a government destroying people's houses without first providing an alternative accommodation as compensation. It is the same thing El Rufai did in Kaduna. Another one says, must every state have an airport? The one that after construction you want to see any aircraft landing on or taking off from it. Enugu airport is closed and can serve Ebonyi, just as Owerri airport is serving Abia State. People seem to like what he has said. Another person said, if Ebonyi has theirs and it saves you about 3 hours drive, and it will not change the name anyway. So many people talking. Another person said, many people from Ebonyi State flies every day. What is going to be the economic value to the state, or is it an avenue to misappropriate some money? I think airport is not the best for now. Instead of these idiots think of industrializing the state, rather they are busy embarking on frivolities. Okay, that's the much you can take about the fillers online concerning this. Some persons believe that David Umahi has probably taken care of these persons. He may not have given them a land to relocate to, but they feel that he has duly compensated them. That probably the easy youth and the easy people should look inwards, as in they should look at their leaders, their local government leaders. Probably the monies given have not been duly distributed. 17,000 to 45,000 is mega money. Losing your farmlands and all that in this very harsh economy. Is not. I don't think it's wise. Before you embark on such project as big as building an airport and dislocating people from their homes, losing their homes, their ancestral land to such project, adequate preparations, should be made for them so that they'll have a cushioning effect over such loss. It shouldn't even be a loss, it should be a plus, it should be a win-win, where you relocate them to a better land, locate all the people in that local government to a better land, then maybe before you even start, maybe you have some 1 or 2 housing units, you will build so that you can accommodate as much, then probably give them some stipends to start up life with, not to generally dislocate them. I just feel it doesn't add up. Maybe it's possible, it's actually possible. In Nigeria, everything is actually possible. But I also feel that going this way, if this is the truth, really, judging from the fillers you're getting online, then honestly it wasn't done properly. But I feel that monies have actually exchanged hands, and maybe the easy youth have not really felt the impact. But that aside, I'm not against I'm not against Ebonyi having international airport. No, I'm not against it. But the truth is, what is the economic effect of the international airport in Ebonyi State? Like one of the correspondents said, Ebonyi State is not like Lagos. It's not a commercial nerve center. Ebonyi State is not like Port Harcourt. It's not like Rivers, Port Harcourt, where there's also another commercial nerve center. It's not even like Abuja. How many persons travel to Ebonyi every weekend? How many persons travel to Ebonyi every day? Go to the international airport, Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos, in Nigeria, Lagos Ikeja, Nigeria. You will find that Every day, people are trooping in, people are trooping out every day in that airport. So it's worth it. It's worth it looking into to provide jobs. But a situation where you finish building airports, after the first time people test it, after a while, people will begin to see it as a ghost of itself. You begin to wait maybe once or twice. That's when planes will begin to land. Enugu is there, like one rightly said. Enugu is not really far-fetched. How many people really travel to Ebonyi? I would have even said that you should do a kind of project that have comparative advantage over the people. I feel that this is more of an elephant project, a project that does not benefit the people directly. Honestly, it's an white elephant project to me. Look inward. Look what are these things that Ebonyi have as comparative advantage over, and harness it even more so that the Ebonyi people will feel the impact of Umahi's project. That's my take, really. It's not, you don't have to, because other people are having international airports, you must have it. It could be a white elephant project. Oh yes, it clearly reminds me of during the time of I went down to Cross River State. I think sometime in 2006. Yeah, 2006, when the Calabar Carnival was on. It was a beauty to behold, and I was meant to understand that there's a place called Obudukatu Ranch. I was so interested. I went down there. It was also another beautiful sight to behold. In 2008, I went back again to Cross River State. I went back to Calabar for another carnival, and I was privileged to go to the Tinapa resort. Oh, it was a lovely place to be. Honestly, they started telling me the dreams, the big lofty ideas about Tinapa resort, how it's going to be a commercial nerve center, how it's going to be serving the whole West Africa on commercial issues, on trade and commerce. I was so deeply impressed. Only for me to go back there sometime in 2010, it was dead. It was a ghost of itself. I didn't see anyone there in a Tinapa. Nothing is happening there. It's just a big, beautiful white elephant project, dead, not even having any effect on the Crossivarians. I did take a trip down to Obudukatu Ranch that same year. Obudukatu Ranch is also dead. Grasses have started growing before the cable car. All grasses, the hotels are almost abandoned, and these are projects that sunk in billions of naira for the Crossivarians. Crossivarians pay the price just to have such project, but right now it's no longer impacting on the people. Why? Because it doesn't have direct impact. The people don't feel it. So if you want to help your people, if you want to make your people feel love, you want them to begin to feel your impact, you begin to have economic value, look inwards, look what they have a comparative advantage over. You don't need to do everything that everyone is doing. It becomes a white elephant project. The people won't even appreciate it, even though it's a dream that you probably didn't mean it to be a white elephant project. You were seeing a bigger picture. But if the people are not buying into your dream and you are not, aligning them into the dream, it may end up being a flop. It may end up being a failure. But that's my take on this. What's your take? Do you think it was wise for Umahi to have built an international airport or an airport at all in an easy local government, displacing his people? Whether or not he compensated the people, we are yet to verify that. But based on what we are hearing, feelers we're hearing, from the people, they are saying that they were paid 17 to 45,000 naira as compensation. I believe that the local leaders have a lot of answers, the questions to answer on this, but then we are yet to reach out to them. Please do go to our comment section. Let's hear what you think. Let's know what you think about this.